In less than 5 weeks, Kelowna's Nick Pelletier plans to swim the length of Okanagan Lake. It's been done before, but he plans to set a record doing it 106 kilometers in under 40 hours.
One person ever's done it in one shot. It was 40 hours, 57 minutes, and 11 seconds. His name is Adam. He did it. The pace I have set up for myself that I'm going to hold myself to. It's not fastest pace, but if I'm able to hold that pace, I will get the record. So the record is it's a cherry on top, but getting the thing done is the main priority.
This has been quite a tale for you with these two previous efforts. The first one, where you had this horrible chafing happening on your wetsuit that I guess became something you just couldn't put up with anymore. And then the next time you got smoked out. Which of those was the worst?
Yeah, the chafing was definitely probably some of the worst pain I felt in my life. Took all the skin off my back and shoulders and everything, and because I had a long wetsuit, so I couldn't even get in there to reapply lubricant or anything without taking the wetsuit off. Just me not being able to plane right in the water because of this chafing led me to just get colder in the night, and then I started to get that like pre-hypothermic, and yeah, but the worst was you have to obviously go to the bathroom while you're swimming, and when you have your wetsuit on, it was like pouring rubbing alcohol over my open wounds. So, jeez. And every time you take a stroke, it is just like sandpaper. Man,
you've got a different wetsuit setup, I guess, where the sleeves are separate from the sleeveless body, so the wetsuit isn't pulling itself across your skin as much. Do I have that right?
Yeah, so we got a sleeveless wetsuit. It'll go on and it'll end about here, and then we have external sleeves, wetsuit sleeves, that end about here. So all the chafing area, that was the majority of the problem in my shoulders, will be free, so it won't get chafed. And then as well, with the sleeves being up, it allows me to be able to reach down and apply more lube and things to my back, which I couldn't do with the full wetsuit. So
such an incredibly difficult thing to do. I guess that's why you're doing it, right? You want to do this difficult thing, but what motivates you?
I feel like in the past I've been in spots in my life where I've been injured and unable to do what I want to, and just the pain of being on the sideline and knowing that like I want to be out there doing it, but I can't. Now that I have the opportunity to, I just never want to take for granted that opportunity. I want to do it for people who can't do it. I want to show people what is possible for a human, and hopefully inspire them to find whatever their Okanagan Lake swim is, and use these same mantras and lessons that I've learned in endurance, and they can be used in any aspect of your life. They're not reserved strictly for high level endurance things, right? So
people, I guess, be able to watch this? Can they track it online once it starts, and maybe stop somewhere and see how you're doing?
Yeah, exactly. So on my Instagram at NP Adventure, I'll be having my crew do live updates throughout it. I'll also have I have a YouTube channel, Nick Pelletier, and I'll be doing live throughout the swim. We'll have live streams at points of like milestone points, so you'll be able to tune in through there and get the links either off my website, nickpelletier.ca, or my Instagram, like I said, NP Adventure. And yeah, I mean, the start, it's on a private property, so it's at the top of the lake, 4 a.m. Well, that'll be pretty, just the crew up there. But when I come through Kelowna, I'll be going underneath the bridge, and we'll give closer time updates on the day of, but I'm guessing it'll probably be around midnight to 2 a.m. of that first night after I start. So yeah, people can come by and look at me on the bridge and see that, or at the finish in Penticton.
So if you are able to look up and see people and hear them cheering you on, does that kind of thing help, do you think?
Oh yeah, of course. It's a huge motivator knowing there's a movement of people behind you, and that always gives you a little boost, because it does get lonely out there. Even though I have my crew and everything, it's lonely just being out there in your thoughts alone. So any well wishes or attaboys is always welcome.
All right. Good luck, Nick.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're with you. Well, not swimming, but, you know.
Let's do it.
Yeah, thanks. And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.